This is a Gerber, really like the Gerber. Ow. Hey guys, Caleb with Black Pearl Media here. Thank you so much for stopping by. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you what's in my bag. Let's get into it. All right, so if you guys are new here, my name's Caleb. I shoot a lot of automotive content, and this channel is growing. I'm doing daily uploads in the month of February here, and I figured it would be a good time to show you guys exactly what I carry in my bag to shoots, for vlogging, for clients, for videos. I just want to dive right into it, show you everything I had. I did do a video like this last year when I first started, and I have definitely upgraded some gear since then and gotten my hands on it and gotten a feel for what I like and what I don't like. And this is an ever-growing list of things, and it just changes with your experience. But let's jump into the bag that I have. This is my Lowepro Backpack. This is a ProTactic 450 AW, and this thing is built like a tank. It is kind of like a reinforced material. I don't know exactly what it's made of or how it's enforced like this, but it just seems like it's more solid. Like, you're not gonna squish this up, you're not gonna be able to do anything to it. It's covered in moly, which is really nice. I'm familiar with moly from being in the military. I've attached stuff like my D-rings for when I do rollers for my car videos. I can just clip in as my safety, my troop strap, and so I've got 2 of those for that. Lots of compartments and stuff, but I like that there's access to the bag right from the sides. So if I need to grab something quick, I don't need to take the bag fully off. I can just kind of swing it around, grab what I need, and go. There's top access here for more compartments. You can get right to the top of your bag. So if you have something up there that you need, you can go ahead and grab that really easy. You flip it over, and that's where you get access to the bag. Nice big zippers, so that it's not gonna bind up on you. It's not gonna be a pain, and tons of compartments in there. As you can see, it's a little dirty. So there's a bunch of stuff that goes in here, and I'm gonna pack it up while I show you the items. So let's get started with that. Sorry if I'm looking up here, there's a monitor on here, and I wanna make sure that everything's kind of fitting in frame. So I'm gonna start with the miscellaneous stuff that I just have in like random little pockets and pouches and stuff. This is my SD card holder. This holds a bunch of SD cards. I have a bunch of mine in there, ones that I'm not using currently, so that's a good spot for them. It's a JJC. It's weatherproofed. It's just a little random one. So a couple random GoPro batteries. I always keep a couple spares in there. This is a Hoya variable ND filter. These are key for shooting outdoors, especially in high light, like in the afternoons or whatever. Very, very important to have this, and this goes on the lens I'm shooting on right now, so I always have that handy. Little miscellaneous connectors and stuff for, you know, mounting the monitors or anything else. It's always good to have little random knickknacks to put things together. Next is this beast. I love this. This is my gimbal that I'm currently running. This is a Zion Weeble S, and this thing is awesome for what I need. This has a lot of strength. They upgraded the motors on this, and they added a lot of very desirable features like the locking mechanisms on all the arms. So as you can see, I can just put this right in there, and this is the leg. So you know, you can stand it up like that. I got the quick releases, so it comes right off. You can double it up as like another handle, so a different way to hold it and, you know, get your shots and everything. But it's a very, very small package, so this is all it is. That's the footprint of it. It fits right into the bag, no problems at all. And this thing is a beast for what I use it for. It being small, I can get really nice interior shots of cars that I'm shooting. The batteries last pretty long on it. I haven't really had to go and get another set yet. I probably will get another set of batteries just to play it safe. But for 1 or 2 car shoots in a row, it won't die on me. So batteries are really good, and they're rechargeable, so plus on that. So what I have here is my Lumix Gh4. So I shot a lot with this last year and the beginning of this year, but I got the Gh5, which is what I'm shooting on currently. So I don't keep this one always in my bag, but I have this as my backup set. but I'm using this one now just to show it off because I'm actually using my GH5. So the GH5 is always with me in my bag. This one's always my backup camera, so if I need it for you know, any kind of interviews or anything like that, and I need a secondary view or whatever, and it's just a solid backup. So GH5 is really good. It's excellent. I love it. GH4 is still solid. It's lacking a couple features, but I mean, I think you can get these for like $300 or $400 nowadays, and like the value per dollar is really, really good. Now the Deity Mic is something that I always have in the bag. I have that always paired up to the GH5, but I'm using my microphone here now. But it is it's super, super good quality. It gives the Rode a run for its money, in my opinion. And you know, it's definitely a good pickup. It's something I always have in my bag with me. And you know, I use this a lot for vlogging. I also use it when I am recording any cars or anything like that freehand, because if I pick up any audio that I can use and, you know, put it in the scene to make it better, you know, I always have that option. Now let's talk about the lens on here. This is a beast of a lens. This is a Sigma 24 to 70 millimeter, and it's really, really good for the mid ranges. You get a little bit more reach out of it. So I will use this for my medium range shots with really, really good image. I mean, it's super, super nice. I actually bought this lens to flip. I bought it and I was gonna resell it, make a couple $100, but I just fell in love with it. The thing is a beast. I mean, just, oh gosh, it's just amazing. I love it. I love it. It's incredible. So for audio, I'm still using my Zoom. I think this is H1N. I've been using this for a couple of years now. Pretty happy with it. I think I only spent like 80 or 90 bucks on it, and definitely gotten every penny's worth of value out of it, and I continue to do so. I've used this multiple different ways. My favorite way to use it for cars is I take this microphone here and I put it through the trunk and I clip it onto the rear license plate, and I get some really good exhaust audio out of that. It's one of my favorite ways to run it, but I have just ran this just sitting there recording somebody talking and stuff, and this is you know, it's definitely it works. You know, if you want equipment that works and it's not gonna break the bank, I mean, 80, 90 bucks for this, I've gotten every penny's worth of my money out of this, so really, really good. Little cleaning rocket, extra battery pouch, assortment of small cables and things. And then we have this. This is a Lumix 14 to 140 millimeter lens. This is also a lens that I was thinking about, you know, reselling and stuff, but I used it a few times and I actually really like the quality you get at the range. I'm probably gonna be upgrading this one soon, but this has served me pretty well. It's still in my bag in 2021, and we'll see if we upgrade this year or not, but this has really good reach. It's got image stabilization in the lens as well, paired with the GH5. You get some pretty good results. When you really, really gotta reach far out there, this is a good option. And I think it's only like 350 bucks, maybe 400 bucks. So it's not too bad as far as lenses go. And the construction is really nice. It feels really solid. Doesn't feel cheap. The rubber, a lot of the rubber rings on some, like even the Sigmas, the rubber rings seem like they slip a little bit. There's no slipping on this at all. I mean, it's just very, very smooth. So happy with this lens for sure. I also keep a multi-tool in my bag, and this comes in handy all the time. I can't even tell you exactly what I use it for. I use it for everything. This is a Gerber, really like the Gerber. Ow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just cut my hand, but we're gonna continue on. When you have to screw something into your camera, or you know, you have to rig up some sort of weird piece of gear, or you have to cut some tape, or whatever you gotta do, multi-tools definitely come in handy. So this is my main setup, which is my Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter. I have the speed booster that converts the lens to the micro 4/3, and my Lumix Gh4. This is always in my bag. This is always there. It's such a good setup. Love it. Top, we have the Feel World Ultra Bright screen, or I'm sorry, external monitor. This is the 4K one, and it's really, really good. I'm very happy with it. So that always, that's not always in my bag, but it's frequently in my bag. And then finally, something that's always in my bag, is my GoPro Hero8. Honestly, this camera surprised me in how much I use it because I did not think that I was gonna use it as much as I do. It's super versatile. It can fit in lots of small little places. It's so easy to turn on and just start recording. I really dig it. And the quality of the video is not really that terrible. It's not this quality. I could never get it to do this, but that's not what it's made for. It's made for ease of use. The quality of the image is good enough, especially for YouTube. Another feature that's super easy on this one is the time lapse. I use the time lapse all the time. It's super easy because you just hit one button and record, and it's so easy just to set this up somewhere, let it go for a little bit, and just get some really good results. They can also take a really heavy beating. I've knocked this on the ground, I've fumbled it and dropped it on like concrete and all sorts of hard surfaces and stuff, and there's some marks here and there, but honestly it's doing really good. Some smudges, but yeah, GoPro Hero8 Black, very good thing to have in your bag. All right guys, so that's gonna conclude what's in my bag for 2021. Most of the stuff lives in there about 90% of the time. But you know, there are a few things that I do switch out, but everything that I showed you pretty much lives in there. Why don't you guys head to the comments, let me know what your favorite piece of gear is, your favorite bag, whatever it is. I'd love to hear about it. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button for me, guys. That would really help out the channel. We are a growing channel. I'm uploading every day in February, and I try to do weekly uploads every time after that. So I hope to have you guys around, and we will see you on the next video.